It took me by surprise. I did not see it coming.
Okay, we got to talk about last night. Now that I have woken up, had a shower, I can actually talk about this because I made it a rule after the first few vlogs where I would go back and watch some of my stuff where I talked to the camera in the morning and I was like, what was I trying to say? I didn't even include it in a lot of the videos. So I made it a rule where I'm like, do not directly talk to the camera very much when you need to talk about something important in the morning. So last night, it happened. I saw the aurora. I didn't just see the aurora, it just went off, like an insane showing. And it's something that I've waited my entire photography life to capture and see. I've been to Iceland once in the summer, didn't see it because of the midnight sun. I went to northern Norway, didn't see it because it wasn't dark enough. Went to Iceland in the winter for 2 weeks just to see the aurora, and I didn't. It was, every time the 𝐒𝐈𝐸 was high enough to see the aurora, it was too cloudy. Like, that's very normal in Iceland, but it just cloud and rain every single time. And the only time that I saw it was when I stepped out of the van to use the bathroom at 7 in the morning, and I looked up and I freaked out because it was happening. And I took my phone out and I took one photo and went back to get my camera. By the time I got back out, it was gone. So I technically did see it then, but I haven't really let it sink in until I've actually photographed it. That happened last night. You saw some of that footage, maybe even a photo or two, and it was absolutely wild. It lasted for like almost 2 hours in different intensities, and at one point it was so bright that it was almost like a moonlit scene with green light. Super cool. I definitely cried because I waited for that experience for a long time, and one of the reasons I stayed up here, that I haven't left the north and started traveling further south, was to hopefully see them, so I can knock that off the list. And yeah, I mean, just an absolutely surreal and crazy experience that if anyone ever has the chance to try to go see them, definitely see them. I think it feels more rewarding putting in all the time that I have, or the travel that I have to try to see them, and finally happening. I wasn't in this particularly photogenic spot, but I made do with what I had, and I just stood on top of a picnic bench and just held my hands up in the air, and I think that photo turned out. But realistically, any foreground object with that intensity of northern lights probably is going to look pretty cool, so it worked out. I think I'm going to either hang out in Dawson City today, or we're going to go to Tombstone Territorial Park. I think we're going to go to Tombstone. So it's, I want to say probably an hour and a half away, and go check it out, and then probably come back this evening or tomorrow and get moving. So, man, what a story. What a night. And I would have loved to film more and include you, but first of all, it's super dark, so there's nothing to really show. And second of all, the lights don't really capture on video very well. I was able to capture them in time-lapse, which is what you saw. But yeah, I would love to include you sometime if I could. Absolutely incredible. Anyways, let's get going. Hey, do you want to meet hot singles in your area? All you gotta do is mark your calendar down below. You don't have a calendar? Well, no wonder you're single. Get yourself a calendar right down below, step 1. You can put up on your wall, and when you invite all those other single people over against your better judgment, you can show it off to them. They could scan the little code and they could see how those images were taken, start a conversation, and next time when you fall in love, you could thank me. If you want one, little link down below, you can save 10% off with the code that's on the screen right now. Alright, the Dempster Highway, Tombstone Territorial Park. Not to the Arctic Ocean, already did that. Tombstone.
At the place where we arrived, the darkness fled from something. Bend the wheel of time and make this last a while longer. I need you like a child.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to end up breaking this into two, just like the last couple episodes, considering how much stuff happened in the day. And you're gonna wanna stick around to see the sneak peek for tomorrow. But if you wanna support me in more ways than liking or subscribing to this channel, I'll get a little Patreon link down below where you can do things like sign up and see my live tracking location. You can get credit for supporting me at the end of every video, or you can even get a postcard from me once a month. You're not gonna wanna miss tomorrow's episode, so definitely check it out. And as always, if you like the video, you can like it, consider subscribing if you loved it, and I will see you again tomorrow. Here's a sneak peek. Later.
Absolutely insane day. I cannot stop filming